of my favorite bits of the unseen footage was the moment with the marshmallows in the chair. And I personally feel like you ate the marshmallows so quickly. I feel like if I was in that scenario, it would have taken me so long to figure out what I was supposed to do, what they were wanting me to do. Can you take me back to that moment? Because I feel like that was one of the more outrageous things you had to react to, that more outrageous tasks that you had to do during this season. So what was going through your mind at that specific point in time?
I haven't seen the bonus episodes.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I haven't got to see him. But I do remember the marshmallow moment. Um, I thought it was just a seminar. You know, I wanted to go in there and just participate, so that way everybody around could get the most out of it. And then they had me step outside, and whenever I came back in, it was very easy to to understand yes and no's. Basically, like the higher they went, I'm getting close. The
Mhm.
lower they went, I wasn't so close. So
Yeah.
just went around touching things, and just listening to them. I didn't feel like silly doing it or anything. I just felt like I was participating with my team.
And speaking of another outrageous moment was the fake wedding proposal that happened this season. I think that there was one that I think we could tell your facial expressions during a lot of the season. You could tell like you were thinking something was off, even if you weren't like verbalizing something was off in that moment. Um, how hard was it for you to keep your composure and realize like I think something's up here?
It was hard to not laugh in moments I felt like I shouldn't have, right?
Mm,
But especially in a moment like that with Kevin, um, or Ryan, my heart went out to him. Actually, when I'm recording it and they show it, I can see in his face, he's so scared and nervous. So when she said no,
yeah.
my heart just dropped, and I was like, "Oh my God, Kevin, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I felt bad
Yeah.
for him."
One of the most heartwarming moments I think of being able to meet the real people behind the actors was with Stephanie, not Helen, but you said Helen was one of your favorites during this experience. Why do you think that you were so immediately drawn to her? I know you were drawn specifically to a lot of these people throughout the season, but why do you think you were so drawn to Stephanie slash Helen specifically?
Yeah, so she reminds me of my aunt. She's just a sweet old lady who has a little bit of grumpy humor, right? And then my
Mhm.
aunt, she had a big hand in helping raising me. So immediately when I saw what type of person she was, immediately I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get along with her very quick.
And now that I know you've seen the episodes that have aired so far. How has that viewing experience been like for you? Is there anything that you've thought like, wow, like that you realize now that you didn't notice during filming, or even like in the period of time after film? Is there anything specifically about the viewing experience that you viewed everything, um, anything and specifically in a different light, now that you're actually being able to watch what
Mm.
exactly happened?
Yeah, so the viewing experience has been it's been fun for me. I enjoy watching it just because it allows me to go back and relive those moments that I lived so long ago, almost to the point where I wish I could see all of the tape, right? With Graham Gersh, there is one moment where he's asking me, he's like, you don't like the Rockin' Stepsister, right? And I give an explanation of why, it's not marketable or whatever. I do look back and I'm like, bro, that's Grandma Gertz. That's the reason why we don't date. So little things like that where I'm like, you probably
Yeah.
could have had a better answer, but it's okay.